Hi y'all, old Hillbilly Joe here. Just had to give you an update on my rainwater collection system. As you can see, I have two barrels. I have a shelf with a stand built up here. Now, I put legs on here. I punched holes in the cement wall. I put the rebar in here. Now, this rebar is 16 millimeter thick rebar. I have two water drums. They're 200 liters of water each. Now, it took a lot of effort there to make this, but that's okay. A little work never hurts anyone. Takes me a little time, but that's okay. You know? So you got these two barrels. We're going to talk about these two barrels. We're going to talk about this stand. But I'm going to look over on this other side. And right now I'm punching holes and trying to level it out over here. I'm going to put two more barrels right here. So we'll have a total of 4 barrels. Okay, so I'm making my holes. You can see my holes up there on my line. Okay, but let's get back to this other area right over here. The water collection system here. Now, you have 2 barrels. Okay, each barrel is 200 liters of water. So, if you got 200 liters of water, right, that's 800 liters of water. Now, my rebar stand is 16 millimeter rebar and it's attached into the wall. Now, each of these drums are actually called poly drums. Poly drums. One poly drum is 200 liters of water. Now, we need to do some calculations here. This has got me a little worried. On the weight distribution and be able to hold up to the weight of the water. Why do I say that? Now, 1 gallon of water is 3.78 liters. 1 U.S. gallon weighs 8.33 pounds. Now, if you froze water, would that be heavier than liquid water? That's a little research for y'all to do to see if ice weighs more than water. But anyway, now, a 200 liter is equal to 52.834 gallons for each drum. So now, if you got to look at it, one drum has 52.834 gallons of water, and you need to times that by 8.33 pounds because that's 1 gallon. How many pounds of pressure are you putting on this shelf? 440.10 pounds per drum. Now, you need to times 440.10 pounds times 2 drums because you got 2 drums up on top of the shelf. Will this 16 millimeter rebar hold up to 880.2 pounds or 199.71 kilograms of water? That's almost a half a ton of water. That's a lot of pressure to be putting on just this rebar. So I'm not going to take my chance and just leave rebar looking like that to hold up these 2 water collection barrels or poly drums. Later on, I'm going to not take the chance of it crashing down on me because I put a lot of work into it. So I'm going to cement these rebar legs and everything. We're going to cement them in with walls. So that's going to give it added support because that's a lot of weight to be taking your chances on if this thing is going to break and fall apart. I don't want to take that chance, but that's okay. That's life. You have to think about what you're doing while you're building. If you don't think, you run into problems. It's called prior planning, or piss poor planning produces problems. So you have to plan before the outcome of a disaster might happen, okay? So I'm not going to take that chance and just going with the rebar. I'm going to put cement and hold that puppy up, because that's a lot of weight. 880 pounds or 199 kilograms. That's a lot of weight now to be producing on these two barrels. So I'm not going to take my chance. Now, here I go. I'm going to talk about a little bit about life. Life is too short to be stressed. Enjoy and be happy. Now, I'm going to tell you something about life. Remember I told you there's 4 needs in life? You absolutely need these to survive and live. I'll remind you again. Sunshine and oxygen. These 2 are given to you for free. The good Lord gave it to you. Okay? Now, the other 2 is food and water. You just need to concentrate on them to survive. So you need sunshine, oxygen, food, and water. You take one away, you will surely die. Now, I do not want you to subscribe to my channel if you do not like my channel. I do not need subscribers, okay? It is not a need in my life. If you want to subscribe, then subscribe. If you enjoy my progress videos in my cabin, then subscribe. But life is too short to be stressed and not happy. So sit back and enjoy, okay? I just want you to enjoy life. This is about life. This is about survival. This is about my progress on taking an old building and making it into a cabin. Okay, old Hillbilly Joe signing off till next time. Take care, y'all.